Hi, Ripple kids and Ripple families. So sorry we're not able to see you at the garden office or at the play labs, and it may be a while before we see you again. So we thought we would make some videos, and we're going to try and do it every week and load up a few new videos. So keep in touch and keep checking. And these videos are going to be a way for us to help you remember some of the things that we've been working on in sessions, to keep in touch with us, and to possibly meet a few new people and learn a few new things that we haven't done yet. So there's going to be lots of different kinds of videos coming, and we really just wanted to find a way to support you and keep in touch over these next few weeks. I know this is a very different time and something that none of us really have been able or know how to go through. We've never done this before. So one of the things I like to do is think about what it would be like when I'm like a really old lady, like 102, and think about when I look back on this time, what am I going to want to say about what's happening? And what I'd like to be able to say about this time is that I did the best I could, I stayed the calmest I could, and I helped out my friends and my family as the best I could, and that we all made it through this in the best way that is possible, even though that things are very scary and very different right now. So we don't have a lot of control over the scary things sometimes, but what we do have control over is how we cope with it and how we think about it. So the videos are going to have lots of different things that can help you learn how to cope if in different ways, and maybe some of the ones you've already done or are doing are great, but there may be some new things you might need to add to the different toolboxes that you need to kind of cope with these kinds of situations. So check out the different videos every week. Let us know what you think, and we're going to keep adding some pretty creative ones. So some of the things you might want to think about is, we talk a lot about the brain and what the brain needs in these kinds of scary times or when our bodies get too scared. And so sometimes it can be really helpful to keep things as normal as possible. So that might be trying to keep a regular routine, going to bed at the same time and getting up at the same time. And, if you have your favorite thing for breakfast every morning, keep doing that favorite thing. And that can really make the brain feel like everything's okay, everything's normal, and make you feel a lot calmer. And it also might be, even though you're not in school and you might think, oh, yay, you don't have to be in school and doing all that schoolwork, it might be kind of good to do schoolwork every once in a while just to remind your brain it knows how to do that. And to remind yourself that school's, a place that maybe you do really well at, or maybe you don't do so well at, but you get a chance to practice using your brain muscles to kind of find a way to learn something. So that might be an interesting thing to try and do too, even if you normally sort of don't feel like doing schoolwork's not what you want to do when you're at home. Just give that one a try every once in a while too. The other thing to think about is, you can do different things, like things you don't maybe have a lot of time to do when you're normally in your busy world. So probably things are a little quieter right now. So maybe it's a good time to really practice that new skill you're learning. For me, I learned how to crochet in the summer, and I just haven't learned to kind of do much beyond the simple stitch. I don't even know if that's what you call it, but I'm going to try to work on my crocheting much more. I'm going to organize my photos because I have so many photos sitting around I haven't organized. I'm going to do some of those kinds of things that I haven't had a lot of time to get to. And it's kind of an opportunity to kind of be quiet and settle into something, and that might take a lot of time. So that might be something you could do. The other thing I'm really looking forward to is it's kind of the first time in a long time I'm going to have time to go for long walks every day. And what a great season to be out there walking. Getting to see the spring kind of emerge every day. There's going to be a new flower or a new bud or maybe a new bird song. So that's always a good thing too, to find something that you don't have a lot of time for normally and enjoy doing that. There's lots of other things you could do. Learn something completely new, like for me, making videos and uploading videos. And we've been having some video chats with some of you, which has been super fun because then we get to feel like we get a little visit in. We get to kind of be invited into your house. You get to be invited into our houses. I know we've gotten to meet some of your dogs. Some of you met my dog. So some new opportunities that come with these kind of uncomfortable changes, and that kind of some nice little surprises that we get out of these uninteresting times. So try your best to find those kinds of moments where you can see the opportunities that you have right now that you might not have otherwise had. And let's just be really grateful that we have each other and that we can support each other and that we know each other, because staying in good, close contact with those who know us and love us is a super important thing to do right now, too. So, on that note, I'm going to let you start looking through some of the videos. There's just going to be a couple up there today. Over time, as I get better and better and our folks get better and better at being able to take videos, you're going to see some new ones coming up. So if you have suggestions or things you'd really like to see, you can shoot us an email or comment on our videos. Let us know what you'd like to see. And I wish we could be in the Play Lab, and I wish I could hear your voice in person and see your smiling face in person. But in the meantime, this is going to be great. So you take really good care of yourselves. Make sure you do all the things you're supposed to do to keep yourself safe, and support your friends and family as best you can. And we'll see you online or in the Play Lab or at Garden Office sooner, hopefully, than later. Bye, everybody.